Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we'll be talking about math operators in Java. So here on line 6, I have a print statement and anything inside of the parentheses will be printed out here to the console window. All right, so we'll start with the very basic operators. We'll start with the plus. Okay, so to add two numbers, we use the plus sign here. So 8 plus 2. If we go ahead and run that, you'll see that we get 10. And so what we're getting here is the result of this math problem here, okay? All right, so to subtract two numbers, you would use the minus sign. So 8 minus 2 will, of course, give us 6, okay? All right, so that's good. If we want to multiply two numbers, we use the asterisk, just like that. So 8 times 2 will, of course, give us 16. That's good. All right, if we want to divide, we use the forward slash, just like that. So 8 divided by 2, if we go ahead and run that, you'll see that we get 4. All right, so those are the very basic math operators. Next up, we'll be moving on to the modulo. Okay, so that's what the modulo looks like. And what this gives us is the remainder of a quotient. And for those who are unfamiliar with the term quotient, a quotient is just um, the answer to when you divide two numbers. So if we do 8 modulo 2, we'll see that we get 0 because there is no remainder when you do 8 divided by 2. Now, if we were to do 9 modulo 2, okay, we'll go ahead and run that. You'll see that we actually get 1 because that is the remainder. If we were to do 9 divided by 2, we'd get a 1 as the remainder, right? Okay, all right, up next, we're going to look at what's called the Boolean operators, okay? So we'll go ahead and still use the same numbers as before, okay? And here we have what's called the less than sign, okay? And when we go ahead and run this, so 8 less than 2, if we go ahead and run this, you'll see that we get false as a result because it's saying, is 8 less than 2? No, it is not less than 2. So it results in false. If we add the equal sign there at the end, this will turn into 8 is 8 less than or equal to 2. If we go ahead and run this, you'll see that again we get false because it is not true, right? But if we were to change this to say 2, then this would be 2 is 2 less than or equal to 2. And in this case, it is true, right? Okay, so that is the less than and less than or equal to sign. All right, so the next one is the greater than sign, and this is just the complete opposite, all right? So what this says is 2 greater than 2? If we go ahead and run this, you'll see that that is false. 2 is not greater than 2, okay? But if we go ahead and add the equal sign there at the end, this will read as is 2 greater than or equal to 2? If we go ahead and run this, you'll see that it is true, right? 2 may not be greater than 2, but it is equal to 2, okay? And that's why we're getting the true Boolean on here, okay? All right, so the next one is the check for equality, okay? And you do that with two, okay? Count two equal signs, not one, but two. Okay, so the way you read this is 2 equal to 2? If we go ahead and run this, of course, that is true. If we were to use basically any other number and we go ahead and run this, this would read as is 8 equal to 2, which of course is false, okay? All right, and the last one here is called the not equal to. So is 8 not equal to 2? If we go ahead and run this, you'll see that that, of course, is the case. 8 is not equal to 2. But if we were to use 2, is 2 not equal to 2? Okay, then we'll get false. Okay, all right, so hopefully you guys learned a little bit something here. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. And that is all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.